It's the Andy Griffith Show, Facts and Trivia, with your host, Bob Snap.
Hi, guys, and welcome to the Andy Griffith Show, Facts and Trivia. Appreciate you being here. When you think of the Andy Griffith Show, you think about Mayberry. What do you think one of the biggest names in Mayberry are? It wouldn't be Fife because there's just Barney. And it really wouldn't be Taylor. I mean, other than Andy and Aunt B and Opie, you know. How about the name Mendelbright? Let's take a look. Every Mayberry fan on earth remembers the Darlings, family of country bumpkins who every once in a while pulled Sheriff Andy into their band. The Darlings themselves aren't from Mayberry. They memorably rolled into town in the third season. One of their first shots of Denver pal is Briscoe Darling finds the patriarch dipping his hat into the Mayberry horse trough to fill up the truck's radiator. If you look closely above the water spout during this scene, you'll see the name David Mendelbright next to the quote, "Let no horse go thirsty here," and the dates 1870 and 1933. The official name of this Mayberry landmark is the David Mendelbright Memorial Horse Water Trough, located near the center of town. No Mayberry map would leave it off, but other than the trough, we don't know how much about this David Mendelbright character. Now, some fans have the theory that David Mendelbright was one of Mayberry's founders. Consulting Mayberry history books, the town is estimated to be founded in 1862. It tragically burned down and was rebuilt in 1870. And the memorial trough date signifies the dates the trough was built in 1870 and the date of David Mendelbright's death, 1933. This theory might work, and we could consider that he was a founder who helped bring back the town. Seems that's exactly what the writers were thinking when they wrote it. One Andy Griffith Show superfan, his name was Randy Turner, tracked down the original script and verified the notes describing the trough to set designers. It described the monument as a permanent concrete watering trough donated by one of the town's founders many years ago. Family has clearly been in Mayberry for generations, and if you pay attention, you'll hear the name Mendelbright reoccur throughout the show. For instance, take the Mendelbright sisters, famous for tying up Mayberry's one phone line with their chatter. Perhaps the most recognizable Mendelbright is Mrs. Mendelbright, the landlady with many rules, who rents a room to Barney Fife. Before we see Mrs. Mendelbright, she's mentioned a bunch. Finally, in season 4, we finally met her face to face in the episode Up in Barney's Room. Up in Barney's Room is a fan favorite episode of the Andy Griffith Show because for the first time ever, we get to see where Barney lives. The episode opens with Barney sneaking in a mysterious sack in front of the sign that says Mendelbright Park Apartments. Under that, it says no children, no pets, no cooking, no vacancies. It's the no cooking rule that Barney can't abide, and he has an illegal hot plate in his room to cook his stews. Chili, actually. And everything's going fine until Andy drops by and is so busy talking in the way his deputy decorates his room, as was everyone in the audience, of course, that they didn't notice the chili was burning. Mrs. Mendelbright notices, though, and she kicks Barney out. Mrs. Mendelbright was played by Enid Markey, a sensational silent film star who played the role of Beauty Jane in the 1918 movie Tarzan of the Apes. She was always been cast as a sweet young thing, and on the Andy Griffith Show, they played into the stereotype by having her character, Mrs. Mendelbright, be nearly swindled by the tenant who comes to replace Barney. Scammer named Oscar Fields, played by the delightful J. Pat O'Malley. Now, you can tell this casting was important, and that the writers were trying to create this very significant moment introducing Mrs. Mendelbright, because the name of the episode is reference to the first stage play that Markey was ever cast in. The play was called Up in Mabel's Room. Together, Andy and Barney team up to save Mrs. Mendelbright from the con man, and not only does this protect the fortune of one of the town's most long-respected families, but it also gives us one of the sweetest looks at Andy and Barney's special friendship. And there we have it. So, the Mendelbrights. most loved families in Mayberry. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Please don't forget about classic rock and country music facts and trivia, classic TV facts and trivia. Have a great day. God bless you. Be praying for you.